lutu changmaliya kya to test le shuya ta an threngi nyendun sumbadi ani zile gubegi nyendun sumbadi lobsen di joshi di real number ka rangja cha di du shwe an thring nyendun di ne ni lutu zo khari khari shigure shugar shina an deliya thangbo deliya rational number la na condition lagi me ngozu nyeni jangcha be di an ngozu ya jongda chi je la ya wa thane shi ni ba deliya rational number ne decimal la an condition tu go me convert condition tu be di ngozu nyeni ja yo wa an de motuni an kashi shi ngozu deliya 이거야 조시 같이 싸워 주고 샤도 다네시 데시멀 네 라션 넘버로 바꾼 치야리 안디 근데 이미디가 맞지 그래지 이네니 안루도 속이야 라션 넘버디 넘버 라인 걸 컨디스트 보면 디직 차도 안 타마데리아 아니 need of a new number system called irrational numbers 라시 onde 디직 거 차디도 아디니 뭐 손자 당한조 루도 참이 기년 장사래 간조 랑중 장가지에 네 진이 창라 집어지나 당한조리야 당고들 natural numbers 와 natural numbers 외로와 natural numbers D 아니 가르를 차도 고르나 장가지에 그 당지 니 소매 지는 고초니 natural number D 제리야 한 먼저에 0 라이스 되와시래 natural number D 세바 number system 사와시래 딜라 칼라고 했잖아 whole numbers 로고 한 whole number D 가르차도 고르나 0 년도 natural numbers 샤고와 디네니 먼저리야 negative numbers 레레 and the negative numbers the number system dila integers la re the in some dela khari orla negative 1 negative 2 negative 3 etc and the chaza dila khala orla na integers and the name of the khasa lo chen sawash le wa integers maimba suirla na fractions le wa manzu bi fractions and the anashi decimals le wa so penetration decimal 2.4 fraction shower is now 1/3 they do cheaper is now then so kharala wala na rational numbers so rational numbers are denoted by capital letter Q so rational number la na condition la ho re sangme sing ho re number which can be or written or expressed in the form of P by Q where P and Q are belongs to integers or P the Q neither integers cores and Q is not equal to 0 the neshila rational number la cores la modu khasan seu jangsa dingeni ta dinde imba som the rational number D imba rashna ta manzo wa rational number D ki an manzo decimal la khale so res de modu jangsa pene chatso rashna there you see the rational number manguste wa so 7/10 going down modu ya conversion of rational number 7/10 into decimal form. Decimals convert and this convert. So the convert chili some on some junk conversion chila 10 divided by 7 chili some and this will do answer and delia 10 ki 2 middle sambala 0 che and delia 7 delia point chili point chili sambalia and there 0 has chili roa. So the example 10 1 sa 10 roa on the 10 7 sa and they kacha re 17 so the example remainder khale so 0 and decimal the account ki example 0.7 is the decimal form of rational number 7/10 다음에 시 question number 당보 사와체 question number 2번이 먼저 기치버리시나 5/2 so quick decimal conversion the condition so the 2 gi divide to example and 먼저 2 가져서 5 되려나 2 times is 4 so 5 minus 4 is 1 and 먼저 example 먼저 같이 그래 and delya okay so this can be written as decimal to the decimal to the and then 0 가져 지리다 0 so 2 가져서 10 brother 2 5s are 10 so therefore the answer is remainder is 0 and the decimal form the 같이 하고 2.5 다음에 7/4 question number 3 the 가려도 7/4 is equal to 가르쳐서 먼저 이 decimal form the 가르쳐로 그래 4 기 divide 치어와 so 4 2s 8 망들도 4 1s 4 so the 지리 점발 subtract 지리 점발 remainder 3 less 1 안 먼저 delya decimal 지리 점발아 0 가져 지리로 왔디가 So 4 khajasa 4 7 times is 28. So subtract example 13 and 28 mathematics 2. And decimal digi 0 khaju tiru da 0 mungu pero de khaju tiru so 0 chi map example to cha so. So therefore ni 4 khajasa 20 there 4 5s are 20. So the answer is 0. In example of 7 by 4 ki decimal the kharcha so 1.75. This is how much in the decimal form. The 7 by 10 the decimal form the kharcha so it is 0.7. Tahanashin 5 by 2 the decimal form the 2.5. Tahanashin 7 by 4 the decimal the 1.75. And Tahanashin also 12 by 25. So question number 4 the 12 upon 25. So 25 digi 12 divide to so do we some decimal and 0 khajo 12 the 25 the divide to some balia so monzo khajo so do 25 0 sarwa and decimal the so 25 khajo sa the 120 the west lower so 120 let the do mar de 25 4 times is khajo the 100 the so subtraction so what you get is 20 and decimal the mark of it zero chick mark of it what you get is 200. So 25 khajus 8 times is 200. So after subtracting what you get obtain is 0. So the decimal form of 12 by 25 is 0.48. So 0.48. We have some other numbers also. So onzo number shimba chesanga tata na onzo number yugyo changmagi del number shidigi wa rational number shidigi chatsangi denominator akasa divide to example 10 gi divide to example remainder khalleso 0 taane shi del 2 question number 2 del sida remainder khalleso 0 taane shi question number 3 digi 7 upon 4 remainder khalleso 0 so all the remainders are 0 remainder chatsang kharado remainder chazang kharado de ro cha so 0 0 is boson za khala ko na de la divide to sambala de la when we divide numerator by the denominator we get remainder is equal to 0. So therefore this kind of rational numbers in decimal form is called terminating decimal. De la khala de na terminating decimal Kachin terminating la wala terminate chisal ko zosa tinin zorade denominator kasa divide to some remainder 0 later del remainder 0 division is finished division char the gel yang yo chi boy yoma so this kind of decimals are called terminating decimal when we divide a rational number numerator by a denominator we get the remainder is equal to 0 so this kind of rational numbers are called terminating decimals. So it's terminating decimals. Terminating terminating because the denominators remainder is equal to 0. Remainder khacharudo 0. Delia mozoria terminate matching it penishasna question number 2 by 3. So 2 upon 3d when you divide it 2 by 3 what you get is and delia 2 medu sample 0 le yimbarwa so the example dela decimal stisna khachu titi ro zeros how many zeros you want khachu titi delia so the example decimal example 3 ki 2 do medu sample 3 khachu 20 charu re so it is 3 6 times is 18 so 20 minus 18 chorchin khachu leso 2 tauna shi modu zeros mapagro 3 khachu say 20 re na 3 6 18 again khalleso 2 yango ma thenda yan the example 0 ma pa 3 khachu 6 18 so get the remainder khachu do 0 lead we me do muthone remainder the 2 remainder the repeated portion they repeated so this kind of numbers are called non-terminating but repeating decimal recurring decimal so the himba sonza de la career na Question in a remainder the repeat cheating. So 0.666 move to it. The division does not finish here. Division the remainder 0 ling you will never get remainder is equal to 0 in this kind of rational number. So this kind of rational number 0 match terminate ching the dot sum the non-terminating terminate ching the remainder 0 ling and 6 mango the repeating the batung. So therefore this can be written as 0.6 bar. That is number 6 the repeat chi question number 2 the so this is equal to 0.6 bar. Question number 2 the 1 upon 6. So 1 upon 6, when you divide this 1 by 6, what you obtain is 6 ki 1 do marwa. So 6 zeros is decimal 0 so therefore 6 is 10 right? 6 ones are 6 wa. So remainder is 4. 0 40 so 6 is 40 6 7s are 42 and 6 6 are 36. So 6 6 are 36. In this example, remainder the current less of yang gets 4 less one. Yang also 4 the mapper 0 the mapper. So 6 consists of 40 and again 6 6 are 36. So here remainder is never going to get 0. So the example remainder 0 chilling me do they repeat cheating do mutu. So therefore this kind of numbers are called non-terminating repeating decimal. So this can be written as 0.1 the repeat ching do 6 the repeat ching do 60 gang so this is equal to 0.16 bar. Question number 2. So question number 2 1 upon 7. Okay, that it is 7 ki divide 1 la. So divide this number check is so so 7 get 1 la do mewa che and the decimal 0 7 1s are 7. So what is the remainder? 3 and 0 the map of this number 7 khazus 30 na 7 4 times is 28. So there is a remainder less 2 less 1 yang 0 the map of this number 7 2 times is 14. So remainder less 6 yang 0 the map of this number 7 causes 7 8 56. What? So this example there are less 4. Yang 0 the map of the so 7 6 42 1 to 7 5 35. Okay, 5 yang last day 0 map of so 7 7 times is 49. Less of remainder 1. Haji 1 in ba. This changma mutin repeating. So the example this can be written as 0.142542857. Ani mutin repeating also the gangza part the gangza repeating. So this can be written as 0.14285 the gangza repeat non-terminating repeating decimal. Question number 7 upon 30. So when you divide 7 by 30, so the decimal layer you must 0 32 60 10 less 1 32 the 33 90. What we get is 10. Yeah, 0 3 is 90. Mutune remainder the 10 so this can be written as 0.2333 the mutune repeat so this can be written as 0.2 and 3 gang chipoch part here. So this is equal to 0.23 bar. And question number 14 divided by 15. And the number the rational number the standard form the Marisha. So this standard form swela and the same standard form, simplest form, equivalent rational number. This is one which is the fraction, the young sarwa. So the egal $100 there is they are not co-prime with the Quran egal donye one marishas shimba dos shimba $2 and egal donye 2 so tango simplest form so 2 7 times is 14 che 225 sir. So the example that the garchare co-prime char number egal Quran egal factor common factor 1 must be ta only divide chiro chip the number the chip. So let us divide 27 by 25. So 0.0 the decimal 25 2 times is 50 20 la and the decimal 0 decimal jela the 200 map up 25 kazusare 8 sarwa 8 5 are 40 8 2 are 16 20 so remainder 0 less. So the terminating decimal ratio so therefore the answer is 0.28 terminate chalo question 0.28 adi kare do manzo number determinate chimi do di kare non terminating teach go station da non terminating le anyemdo kare do repeating yamena recurring decimal. So into changma non terminating recurring decimal teaching the recurring decimal die khardo non terminating yimba che repeating le ro yamena recurring decimal die khardo non terminating and recurring decimal repeat chi de go ti changma ine and di khardo la na terminating decimal. So those chije manzo ya decimal la ni those terminating ye da non-terminating nane repeating decimal non-terminating chipos la digma da non-terminating repeating decimals us chi mo ya ni cha so chesan za tanda mo daily ya terminating da non-terminating repeating decimal ya na recurring decimal ki example khashi cha so tatama dela. Let's look at the prime factors of the denominator prime factor ki denominator chikta dalare penetration question number thango degree 7 by 10. What is the denominator of the question number 7 by 10? Denominator to kar do 10 and 10 ki prime factors kar do 2 times 5 2 times 5. So the prime factors of the denominator 10 is equal to 2 times 5. Tane shidiga ji prime factor correct denominator correct 2 ro 2 ki prime factors 2 1 2 more che tane shi 4 ki kare do na 2 times 2 tane shi 25 ka ji denominator 25 wa di ki prime factor kare 5 times 5 tane shi di ka ji denominator 3 do so 3 ki prime factor 3 ro and 6 ki prime factor kare 2 times 3 tane shi 7 lai di 7 ro prime factor 30 lai the prime factor correct 30 ga ji prime factor correct to 0 on the prime factor 2 15 times ro and she gonda 3 5 are 15 so the prime factors of 30 are 2 times 3 times 5 and she 50 ga ji prime factors correct do na 50 ki prime factors ta warashina ta mondo deli ya 225 times 5 times. So this can be written as 2 times 5 times 5. There is another way of finding whether the given number is a terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal without doing actual division. Division rational number we can find whether the given rational number is a terminating or not by just looking at the rational number. They'll step the chart. Tango rational number the divide machine. Tanji want to divide in the less or 0.7 remainder 0 lena terminating wa. Remainder 0 male version non-terminating repeating wa. Ta they'll correct division machine. Without doing actual division, we are going to check whether this is a terminating or not. Dila kare na step sumjo raise Tango the write the rational number in its simplest form. Kala tunda do common factor 1 machine 7 the 10 common factor 1 machine. There is no common factor other than 1. Therefore they are called co-prime lo co-prime la na number 7 da number 10 la kurani la common factor 1 mashmer 1 as common factor kurani ga donye 1 mashmer indi number ji na numerator the denominator de chi na di co-prime la bo so dindi imba son za on di ji na an di go thang bo di yuan ta ga de na di go ta ga de me na an kurani 1 me ba shimba ji na on di divide chi ni simplest form so res so di imba so di chi shi di thang bo di kuni standard form la men standard form swear che even find the prime factors of the denominator how much the denominator the prime factors say do so 10 gaji che da khalle so de la 10 gaji 2 5 times let's on so 10 gaji what is the prime factors of 10 2 times 5 let's on then khala do sumba de if the denominator is in the form of 2 raised to power m times 5 raised to power n khala what da do if the denominator has only 2 yamena only 5 or 2 and 5 both as prime factor kisi 2 the 5 niga yungi 2 jibo yungi 5 jibo yungi yina then the given rational number has terminating decimal chisanta de delia 2 the 5 do 2 raised to power 1 5 raised to power since the denominator is in the form of 2 raised to power m times 5 raised to power n therefore 7 by 10 is a terminating decimal what to say sama so the example there ya kharcha to kala na anju gi number di divide machine terminating rather than ta che to khachu le na 7 by 10 divide chi mo to ne standard form yin di ko che ni ba de la denominator di prime factor se ni prime factor di so ta di de me ta m plus no power m the n the color it can be 1 2 any number integer positive numbers 1 2 3 condition di go so they the 1 1 2 raised to 5 1 5 raised to power 1 so this so ta di yena terminating case this so ta di mai ba shimba de les no non terminating case di ne shin rounds of shimba to sama situation 5 by 2 7 by 4 12 by 25 penetration de chik see da what 12 by 25 12 by 25 la di standard form rate and 25 ki factor khare la na 5 5 is 25 so 25 can be written as 5 times 5 5 times 5 la varach na 25 the prime factors the 5 times 5 la na thaji de la 2 raised to power m the 5 raised to m la de do chachum varach na 5 square do 2 min do adro so this can be written as 2 me varach na raised to power 0 and 5 raised to power 2 5 square so this is in the form of 2 raised to power m times 5 raised to power n redo so the in this number ji na an kharcha do bola na terminating decimal so de da terminating decimal then is 14 by 50 chik see da 14 upon 50 first thing is this standard form rather than there 14 upon 50 is not in standard form because there is another factor other than 1 so sur dollar factor the 2 ratio 1 minus sur dollar 2 do so you got 2 divided 7 upon 25 left and 25 gi factors hai 25 ki factors hai 5 upon 5 so denominator the 25 there and the 25 less on chipa si dela 25 less on 25 ina khare 2 raised to power m the 5 raised to power n ki sotak there ro 5 square which is in the form of 2 raised to power 0 5 square so this is in the form of 2 raised to power m times 5 raised to power n hence 14 by 50 is a terminating decimal tata this one divide chi mo goton ta mo non terminating ka ta so non terminating ka khandes do terminating de yimba de se with pecha so non terminating de khandere do ta mo mi thai na penetration let's take question number 5 la peru cha sha na question number 5 the value khar do na rational number de sur do na 2 by 3 de khar do non terminating do so 먼저 같이 우래 당보들라 rational number the simplest form standard form read well na Coronial factor 1 must be the common factor the inverse on the denominator the prime factor khare 3 ta delia the go raised la so the 2 raised to power m times 5 raised to power n dwe 2 the 5 dwe de la do de ya mena 2 chi push go raise Yamena 5 chipos goes, Yamena to the 5 niga in goes, Dela correct, to the 5 niga mido. Since the denominator, Yamena, the prime factors of the denominator. Prime factors of the denominator, the so the remainder 2 raised to power m, the 5 raised to power remainder is not in the form of 2 raised to power m times 5 raised to power n. Therefore, 2 upon 3 is non-terminating. Check. And correct. Repeating decimal. I mean a recurring decimal. So without division matching name was lot of matching a lot of use. That was the number 6 much called the definition of question number 60. Question number 60 2 upon 1 upon 6. Question number 60 1 upon 6. 1 upon 60 denominator 6 ratio 6 ki prime factor 2 upon 3. This standard form is so the denominator 6 ki prime factor 2 times 3. 2 the do de 2 the 5 maimba simbash 2 de 3. So therefore this is not in the form of 2 raised to power m times 5. Since the prime factors of the denominator is not in the form of 2 raised to power m times 5. 2 do de in a 2 the 5 maimba 3 like so this is not in the form of the line here, and therefore 1 upon 6 is non-terminating repeating decimal. Repeating but non-terminating repeating decimals. So the example without actual division terminating remedy that to raise so rational number ne ani decimal convert chidan the nime nyentu na si sare ta ji onzo khar chai na ta delia rational number ne decimal la terminating redwe non terminating redwe ani without actual division machi ve thoni onzo jang sare so dig it waji and po sami deposit chi and range 아니 만조리야 decimal nala yawani dus decimal number nala terminating decimal lash dus 다나시 non terminating lash dus non terminating laidile ni raise lai non-terminating laidila ni kharre chhatuguduna repeating decimal non-terminating repeating yana recurring charurwa repeating chik charure shimba dikha charure non-terminating non-repeating yana non-recurring on dus chije ta manzoliya terminating ina ani remainder 0 lingeche non-terminating na remainder 0 male motu repeating chikta 아니 repeat matching age 요리 요 말에 가진 녀마 케이스티와 어디 먼저 든다 제일에 제 당고디 가도 잔소 데시멀 요원이요 예산 자요 어야 디 인디 정보다 당한조 링이 나니 당한조 가르쳐야 있나 conversion of terminating decimal 당한조 이 decimal 내 rational number 로 convert 해야 we are going to learn how to convert decimal to rational number and 딜 당보 terminating decimal 이나 rational number 로 p by q की form 로 condense convert 치고면 이따가 돼야 okay so the example conversion of terminating decimal near or terminating the non-terminating repeating so the terminating decimal terminating chigoji decimal chi 버스나 디가지 rational number condense convert 치고래 step 되게 yellow shoes 방법대로 가지고 딱 어디 됐다 express the following number in the form of p by q so 지와 200이 렌 당보디 갈차로도 쉬워지나 오케이 솔루션 당보 들어와 갈차로 0.48 플러스 there 갈라도 remove the decimal point from the numerator and write 1 in the denominator. So the P by Q, so for example, this to be written in the form of P by Q. So we're going to convert, we need to convert this in the form of P by Q. So numerator chorwa, numerator the kharcha odagana, decimal the mouse. So decimal the mouse, so kharcha so the number the 48 chason. Decimal the mouse, 48 chason. Remove the decimal point from the numerator. Numerator ne decimal the markers, so the numerator chart. And write 1 in the denominator. Denominator la inji 1 keys. And put as many 0 on the right hand of 1. 1 key right side, 1 key left side, 1 key right side la. Write as many 0. 0 khatsu churela na on the right of 1 hand as the number of digit after the decimal point. Decimal point ki jail ya digit khatsu do. Digit chik ni do. Dinashi 0 ge ni chures. So this is how we write decimal into rational number, and that also the terminating decimal. The terminating law, 0.48 determining decimal law. Chisani shugula convert the rational number obtained into its simplest form. Tadi simplest form la convert she is like. So simplest form la convert this amala. Kurani common factor 48 lad the 100 lad the Kurani la common factor suyore. Ang the highest common factor. So this chije 48 anjogi 2 sa 2 8 times is kajure. So 16 1 check 2 4 sa 8 9 96 dil zambala Qurani factor jo common factor the khari meta la divide chu. So divide chu zambala remainder the kharle so 4. When the remainder is not equal to 0, the highest common factor the remainder. So number divide for remainder. So 48. So this is highest common factor. So that day 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 12s are 48. So remainder 0. Remainder 0 4. So therefore Kurani common factor cheshu the sure 4 is. So this is 4 12s 425 times. So this is in the form of P by Q. So once the decimal the 0.480 12 by 25. So this is the step. So put some question. Question number. Okay, let's do question number 5. So solution number 5. So there khardo 16.378. Laya chachum barishna. Thangbo del kharchu re. We need to remove the decimal point. Okay, 16 decimal 378. So divided by, and then here divide chinge the khara launa namsan denominator 1 t di gel here digit khaje do sum yellow sum here yes. So this say to be action never chin was cut chiki to let go simplest formula 2 gi 2 do de 2 8 times is 16 what 2 1s are 2 2 8s are 16 2 9s are 18 divided by 2 5s are 10 0 0. So there is a number that root value. So to go mewarashna, that there is a so this is the rational number which we are trying to find out. And look to chame girwa, that one the question the chama solve chiruchi is like. That there is a the decimals la chekwa, decimal numbers wa la yawa ni yo the sew chaswa. Terminating the non-terminating. Non-terminating la yan yawani ro. Non-terminating repeating decimal da non-terminating non-repeating. So this also the jail there. The non-terminating non-repeating la the nagola yan yawani stick. Non-terminating what? Non-repeating what? Because non-terminating repeating what? Non-terminating repeating la yawani stu. non-terminating pure repeating decimal and the non-terminating mixed repeating decimal. So non-terminating pure repeating pure decimal ki jail namsa gora repeat chidibena penishina 0.5555 decimal jail soon after the decimal. If the number repeats, then this kind of decimal is called pure repeating decimal. 0.636363 repeat you go. The nature of non-terminating the rate repeating pure repeating decimal. That did it over numbers non-terminating mixed repeating number condition level. There is 0.1. 1 the repeat chicken. 1 की jail 8 the repeat chido de 8 mutu repeat chido. So the day number chila non-terminating mixed leto. Namsa repeat chido decimal jail namsa repeat chido 1 the repeat chido. Tan nation jail number niwa see the 5 6 repeat chido 2 1 the repeat chido 2 1 2 1 2 1. So this kind of numbers are called non-terminating mixed repeating. So the kono odu sure de dine wanzu jail ya ta terminating the rational number convert chidang what chang sai ba the non-terminating the chai da non-terminating nani mo so tanda singye ding ni 들어와 그래 non-terminating pure repeating da non-terminating mixed repeating so dinani tanda mo so thangbo the che da sue so there you see the conversion of pure recurring decimal sama go so pure recurring decimal di khajil la bore khajil na 아니 내래 여배 numbers 찾아 see the decimal gel namsa repeatable decimal gel namsa repeatable 돼 상마 decimal gel repeatable. So today you must know this kind of decimal is called non-terminating pure repeating pure recurring decimals. So conversion of pure recurring decimal to the form of p by q that is this convert churela. So let's do solution number 3 question number 1. ता देली या खर दोला ना 0.2 bar hang sign ले रोटी हंड्रेड convert you first write the given number after removing decimal as the numerator. There ya decimal jail ya the repeat is to on the numerator is decimal the mapping. So this becomes the numerator. Decimal jail ya bar go to the numerator. Write the given number after removing decimal as the numerator. The decimal might be this is. Chisani shugula nivadila in the denominator. That there should write as many nines. 9 the 9 mangbook tis kachok unit is kajachilara as the number of place of repetition. The repetition chair number kajo to digit machine 2 chikran to. So there are 9 chikran chair. So this can be written as 2 by 9. Ranzuwa mistani jibote 9 la 2 divide ta. So ranzuwa 9 zeros 0 wa and dela 2 lady zambala mazu medi zambal decimal 0 and then 0 kazu 0. So the in this zambal de decimal 0. So 9 kazu 20 re. 9 2 times is 18 ro number samu shingo ro. Kalle so 2 0 ma pagurwa again 9 2 is 18. 2 again 0 mapagurwa 9 2 sa 18 2 0.222 so this can be converted into rational numbers. So you convert hang sign na number digi decimal p number kari yo is and the jela decimal gel repeat chinge the digit do ni do on the good tube is good thema khaja tube ke ta there your question ni badi so 1.27 bar lies to 1.27 bar lies to solve chiga to this number decimal ne convert chiga to this number namsa numerator machi vache whole number di lowas yawache. So this can be written as 1.27 bar can be written as 1 plus and 0.27 bars and the kharcha so manjui kharcha so pure recurring decimal chaso. So this can be written as 1 plus and tanjing want to do tan shiso to end up decimal the mewa so na number the kharha so 27 I divided by 9 가져 튀우래. 디직니 요 송자 9 가져 튀우래. 이 튀우래. 단지 될 digit 찍 마시면 도와 0.2 라이드가 먼저리야 bar repeat 칭이 찍 마시면 도와 제상 대도 차선 버리시나 9 찍 마시죠 대도 지나 repeat 칭이 가져도 니 9 so 보상과 고투세 1.27 bar 라이나 당보 1 the whole number the 로가 이어왔지 1 plus 0.27 bar and 0.27 bar 라이디 recurring 차선 and the decimal the rational number sway 이게 정말라 decimal the 매우선 27 repeat 칭에 digit 가져도 니 딱 펜디션 데리러지 643라 저 repeat 칭에 숨 이어버리시나 아 같이 해라 643 디자인 제라 9 가져 제라는 숨 제까지는 digit 숨도 so 단다 될 9이지 다 디차니 만졸이야 denominator 디 직과수 오디 정말 갈래서 99 so 대라 고주 고고 multiplication 간래 고주 고고 치고 와 99 so 대 갈래서 99 plus 27 so which is equal to 9 plus 7 is 16 1 chet 10 chet 12 126 divided by 99 that's one so the cut do na cut chet so cut do this example manzo hishat kya ro thangbo 2 division divo 2 do na ta del 2 do me do 3 chet da so let us divide this by 3 3 4 times is 12 what and 3 2s are 6 again 3 3s are 9 3 3s are 9 yangya dingi ga 3 do do again divide this by 3 what do you get 3 1s are 3 3 4s are 12 3 1s are 3 3 1s are 3 so what's the answer so 14 by 11 therefore 1.27 bar can be written as 14 upon 11 ranzo check shida let us check so ligue de check shida so if you divide 14 by 11 11 ones are 11 remainder 가져라 so 3 3 the 두고 미리 decimal t count t then 0 가져 뒤로 와다 so let us 30 와다 3 the decimal the case 30 링 와 11 가져서 30 신고 말에 so 먼저 거리 지하래 2 지하로 so 11 2s are 22 so 30 minus 2 is 8 0 맞박으로 와 0 맞박으로 와 so 11 가져서 7s are 77 remainder 갈래서 3 0 맞박으로 와 0 11 가져서 2s are 22 remainder 갈리래 8 and 0 가져 7이로 와 야 0 맞박으로 삼발라 7s are 77 3 무튼 로드 돼 27 27 27 yes so this is how we get so 레로 슈도 같이 해도 1.27 whole number the lowest plus 0.27 따라와 1 plus 0 is 1 bar and 27 bar so the lowest and what's the number you share conversion of pure recurring decimal to p by q chi ba penetration na manzo liya chiwa dili do shi warshina 0.7 bar the pure recurring decimal non terminating pure recurring decimal wa the convert chingan khande chiwe ta ji look to changme gi shin ro the convert chilo de garchi so decimal jel namsa decimal repeat chi gi so za oh the decimal de me so ni and those che numerator t denominator la repeat chi digit ka do 7 ka do chik do 7 digit chik do so the is 9 this t so this is how we convert pure recurring decimal into rational numbers ro di chik che iba ding ye khar la na number so kisi nganzo if you multiply a decimal number do chwa the do chwa if you multiply this by 10 on the concept ha bojo ta de 상황만 먼저 next 를 빼 되어야 돼. 이 아프신 것이야. 이 마신 것이야. next 왜 이 무슨 더블로 참여기 이 concept 등이 신고지 그래. 다들 concept 신바지 갈 신고지나 multiplication 지도 있어봐. number 같이 내가 decimal 디 teach 있어봐. 10 기 지워르시나 decimal 디 right side of a move chair. 가 보지요 말은 같이래 73.2 써야지 보시. 7.32 the 100 key multiply chiwarishina 0 ni osonza decimal di 단지 0 치 osonza decimal chik move chiba ta decimal 가져 move chibe ni so is equal to 732 ratio so concept dingi ha ko thone ang 먼저 next ito에 예수에 so next thing 먼저 가르쳐 보도록 하나 conversion of mixed recurring decimal to the form of p by q. So the conversion along the step she's to question 방법 living that 님도 돼야지. So solution 먼저 question number 10이 낸 방법이 펜에 찾으면 뭐라시나 0.67 아니 bar이 그렇게 돌아나 7 가면도 6 가면도 decimal 젤 남상 거라 repeat 치료 지금에도 넘버 신바시도 왔대요. 제가 딜을 약하려고 하나 mix recurring decimal로 repeat matching의 넘버스랑 repeat 칭의 넘버 또 decimal 젤 남상 거랑 고축면도 제가 먼저 mix recurring decimal이 컨디션 쪽으로 해놓고 있어서 당부들라 let x be the given mixed recurring decimal number. So 먼저 같이 우도 solution 주대서 말라 let x be the mixed recurring decimal. So 먼저 let us give this equation number 1. The assume here 먼저 rational number x 뭐 찾으시고요. 이거들라 find the number of places after decimal point which do not have bar on them. bar 명에 decimal 기절 bar 명에 digit 가져도 직. So we have one digit which do not have a bar after the decimal point. Decimal point 질 남상 bar 명에 나 digit 찍고. So the must so decimal point 가져뒀다. Let there be n places after decimal point. 그도 n places 나 1, 2, 3, n 봐도. The is one places to. Multiply both side by 10 raised to n. So 이걸 되게 multiply 치고. So 먼저 되기로 digit 찍이 왔어. 10 raised to 1. 대래야 0.62 두시나 decimal 절 digit 가져도 이 10 raised to power 2 multiply 치고 있어. So 단당 먼저 대리야 가져도나 0.67 bar 가져면 decimal 절 digit 찍고. So 10 raised to power 1 하나 10로 multiply 치. So when you multiply both side by 10, 10기 가진 치래라나 decimal 절 남서 repeat 치요 말에 이 mix in this example the pure show. 도 pure show. So 디 야케오. 야케라 10기 multiply 치나 decimal 치 가도록 와. 이 인버스원자 만족이 10 치고 좀제 가지라나 decimal 절 repeat 마칭에 디지 가져도 치 10 raised to power 1. 이유나 10 raised to power 2. 수미나 10 raised to power 3. So 10기 multiply 치고 좀제 디 인버스원자 10 times x is equal to 가르쳐서다 먼저 달래서 되라 decimal 디 마두로 repeat 치듯이 10기 multiply 치듯이 봐라. So this becomes 6.7 bar. So 먼저 되라 equation number 2 라스웨 equation 2 라스와. So this can be written as there 10x is equal to 6.7 bar 라야디 6 plus 0.7 bar 먼저 장사해 봐야지. 0.7 bar 라야디 그래 pure recurring decimal. And the conversion chedangaran time so there you are 6 plus and there you are numerator the 7 charuwa denominator ka charure digit kasu yo power 90 ero. So digit kasu do 9. So there you are 10x is equal to this again 10x is equal to so there you are mani bingi dongro there you are denominator kardo 1. So 9 gi to series samala there you are 9 gi multiply chigure delaye 9 gi multiply. So 9 6 가져래 9 6 54 54 plus 7. So what you obtain is 10x is equal to 11,161 by 9. So therefore x 치고 대샤오 그러시나 이거 10기 divide 치고 그러시나 칼리 이렇게 61 by 9 times 10 디파케스나 1 by 10 차루가. So what we get is 61 upon 90. So therefore this decimal 0.67 bar can be written as 61 upon 90. So this is how we convert mixed recurring decimal into rational number. So the convert chiala to dan shift to shui. On the chill nashi around simple chiro chis shui. Ani ta 먼저 먼저 이 number system 저와 어디 간에 추이면 though derivation is from stone age to primitive civilization to the modern number system. A modern number system 단다 유교들아 먼저야 0 to 10 나지. 다 무슨 고주어라 1 to 10 건다 1 to 10 나도 고주도 잡아. And the counting 지혜교 장바들도 상막 natural numbers. Then comes Any natural number ne, any addition of zero the number system, new number system becomes whole number. Whole number rani, any whole number ki set churwa, ki kharcha 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. chaso 0 along with natural number. And dirwa whole number the domya go to whole number ni domri ide do chi domdu example le garle so 6 the whole number ni adding two whole numbers we are getting a whole number am challe so therefore whole number is closed under addition to the whole number la di number ni dombar china lenge whole number is deneni subtraction la lerwa subtraction kapsu 먼저 야 지워 든데실래다 ngani ni temperatinas 5 is whole number 2 is a whole number ngani ni temperatina len gar레라는 sum de gare whole number dibo doshto and then ni 지워 든데실래데 ni nga theda 2 the whole number wa 5 the whole number ne whole number the len gar레re negative 3 so this is not a whole number on the nin ro whole numbers are not closed under subtraction. No pressure. Dilede chamal monjo kharchire number system sawashile de. So the number system sawa dil khalare integers la. So integers are those numbers which have a negative numbers along with whole numbers. And then integers leni monjo kharchimorela na and divide che gosu. Integers the domji da tenji kapsu taka digo da close shi taka digo de number ni integer tens na integer wa ta kharchire multiplication changmal ro tas division kapsu le ta beneficiation na indish le da 4 divided by 2 le okay o changme le ro the integer resha integer ni divide chi wa resha na len de kharcharu do integer ta ine diwa de le integer ni divide chi len garle so integer remendo 3 by 2 is nothing but 1.5 1.5 is not an integer remendo the medu chambal kharcha so 3 by 2 la di am also fraction cha so here comes another number system fraction yamna rational number into changma khacha do ani fraction re danashi decimal re these are called rational numbers. So 먼저 이 number system 사와시도스 Q 라이죠. So Q 라이데 가리어라나 이 number를 가리어라나 fractions. So 3 by 2 and danashi decimals 2.5 etc. and 먼저기 가서들이야 negative numbers 다음에시 0 다음에시 positive and the curry unit 상만 this set mambujo these are called rational numbers 잘 보러 다디 이제 좀 먼저야 이제 상만 이제 좀 봐라 아니 먼저 가라르나 these rational numbers stayed for a very long time do you remember there something gina wa dineni 먼저 number system di rangja di 이제 좀 봐 dineni people started finding the square of a number numbers so rangja multiply chiba 1 square and 1 so rang thema ni multiply number multiplied itself for 1 condition 2 square do 2 times 2 so 2 2s are 4 danashi 3 square na 3 times 3 which is equal to 9 danashi 4 square 4 times 4 which is equal to 16 etc so the numbers these numbers are called perfect square. It's how much it gave a so perfect square is. So the example there 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. This sama jansa was so ta garchire. Oh, they 1 the 2 ki paralaya. In between 1 and 2, there are few more numbers. Rational number do decimal do 1 the 2 paral. Between 1 and 2, what do we have? 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. So people started finding the square of these decimal. Because decimal they go to this what you obtain is 1.21, 1.44, 1.69, 1.96, 2.25. So the number the parala. Number 2 though 1.96 the jail of 1.979899 and 2.0 liro. So 2.0 is nothing but 2. On the day number and go to Manzoria number chiki square chini 2 legal reverse. Can we get squaring a number because finding multiplying a same number itself, and if you are we able to obtain 2 let 2 reverse la so choice could do some ani chongta chado thing tadi ghare la na tadi go chunge so la na ani Greek mathematician ki discover chido Greek mathematician ta changme how ko Pythagoras. So Pythagoras like tuzo kapsu Greek ngikla ya I could look to that in Manguchik Lodo, Pythagoras ki develop chires, 2 lighter theories. In a Manguchik Lodo, the Kwangi Ming di Lagdoa, because quick students too, quick lotuch, keep us slash 2. Kwangi student vision. Manguchik Lodo, Kwan Motu digi, reveal chires, and so the number the square set to need. N square is equal to 2. 1.4 square cut to 1.96, 1.5 square cut to 2.25. 2 ligment. So they'll do such a quick session. She passes like Mambuji. So Kashi Pythagoras ki discover chilo do Kashi, quick look to hipposis like. And Krigi, Kakpachi was sons, and Delia, Yokta Chusha, Korea, and Chunam Luche, and Koran Seshwa. Jumzen Cartulana. Kugi, Tandapadura, number Dode, Yodi, and Kugi, Mares Larota, Tandapado, you get some rational number, Ladua. Kugi, the Mahimba, numbers 2, rational number Mahimbach, numbers 2, so quick the Chishawa, penetration of the rounds data. Quick on this derived Chidona, penetration, Tattoo lady, oh, Dularwa, Tanganzo Karchire, Delia, root stewardship, this square the square root, the cancel Chani, and is equal to root 2, square root of 2, like only discover chishita. So square root of 2 like that is square root of 2 a rational number. The rational number reverse. Hypothesis like Quran, you can disprove children. Any contradiction tone. Chisam can this contradict children? Penetration on the rational number reverse. Mare Malo, the rational number Resha Maloche, the rational number Revelana, the rational number Yuma Chashish, rational number in a rational number Gitani Town. So this teacher of Kukarchudona, let root 2 be a rational number. So rational number in a P by Q is sort of borrow, where P and Q are integers and Q 0 miniature color. Hanashi, that they'll catch you switching. Ani P and Q. So numerator the denominator are co-prime. Co-prime they have only one as common factor. Prime common factor 1 machine do they divide doing 1 machine do Shiba such a 1 machine. She's some Korani co-prime rail. That Nenga Yayut Soti. That didn't want to rational by inside standard form inside Sanga Digor. Rational standard form inside penetration 4/6 line. The Kurani common factor Sudolan 2 doa. 2 divides symbol 2/3. So 2/3, 4/6 like the simplest form this 2/3. So 2 the 3 nila Kurani common factor 1 machine there. So 2 and 3 are co-prime. On the day 2 and 3 are co-prime. So on the reaching in quick Harchulana, rational number imbachashi. Rational number rational number 3 sound. I got you do squaring both sides. Study squaring both sides. Squaring both sides. Equal square chisha. Square to this number what you obtain is root 2 whole square is equal to P upon Q whole square. So square the square root you cancel chin 2 is equal to P by Q times P by Q. How many multiply Q? This is equal to P numerator multiply chi, denominator multiply chi. So P square Q square. So this is nothing but 2 upon 1 is equal to p square q square. Or cross multiply chida manzo khara do p square is equal to 2 times q square. So manzo the equation thangbo di yayu ke chumta ta de khala do number 2 ki multiply chinge china khasara manzo sama jang sai ba 2 ki number chik multiply chin answer chigi na dila even number la ro. So p square la even number is p square is even number. Penetration manzo data da 2 square is equal to khali do 4. Tadi p square di ba charge 4 imbar china 4 the even number ina. Khanis there even number 2 square di 2 ni 4 less one. And ko ga ji square ma imbar 2 square di even re. Even number square chisma khatyu na answer even di. Chisa denen khara so p is also an even number. P de khacha so even number. So which implies p is an even number. P is an even number. Denen equation raso. The p the even number ina. P the even number ina. P de la 2 ki multiply do nyesh korwa. So 2 ki ta let us say de la do pa la chashi. 2a sa p ligyo chashi. Penetration na de la ya. Kanso de la penetration number 16 lo chashi na. 16 di 4 square lo. 4 square lo. But 4 ta 16 di 4 ni multiply chi ni 16 de lo. And dig har do even. So dig is 4 la the even number digi. Khadre sa lido 2 2s of 4. Chesa number shimba ji multiplication lido. Dine shi nganzo ki p square la the condition leso. Dele ya 2q square sa leso. Ta nganzo p di khali re 2 times even number rangja yimba sonza q square ma yimba a la sha sha de. Di sha di sabala ta di p slide sabala 2a de substitute 2a. Substitute to p square. Equation 1 la substitute 2q square le. So then you can list on 4a square is equal to 2q square. And it 2 the 4 ni cancel to the so 2a square is equal to q square. So that's the equation you will have q square is equal to a. Q square la the even number is. Q square la the even number imbarashna. Q is also an even number. So p the q niga even number do. So p the q niga even number ina niga la common factor 2 yo. D in this sample and p the q ni 1 maimba tanji khale so p the q la common factor 1 machine dus. Tata khale so p the q la common factor 2 la is dus. 1 maimba. And the gaucho chaso contradiction so. Taga de ma so je sang gajin taga de mare. So let root 2 be rational number like ta de mas. So the rational number is la. So the inversion the rational model this contradicts cheso gakcho cheso ta de mas. So the inversion the and the rational number is and the correct and this number is called irrational. Number the color irrational. So also number system solves irrational numbers like also root 2 ladi and kharcha na irrational number. So also yeah irrational numbers like savage raso. So irrational number like kharcha rukla na irrational number na numbers which are not rational. Numbers which are not rational. Rational number mahimba sangmal khala na irrational. Jesa irrational number ki define chislas na irrational numbers are those numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0 chapter. In a she, how much root 2 like the irrational way na root 2 the given a long division method gets so root 2 can be written as 1.4142 1356 2373 mutuni non-terminating. Ani Lushini, say 2 rode 1.41421 dus say 2 res round to say what mutuni say remainder will never become 0. These are non-terminating. Non-terminating you must say which also non-repeating. Round to pattern chilling what the chip doing 4 1 chip less from 4 2 there. Yeah, and 4 3 go on. Yeah, so these do some repeating pattern repeating pattern similarly root 3 1.732050808007 numbers if you find the value of root 4 root 4 once Root 4 is nothing but 2. But 2 is a rational number. 2 the correct rational number. Now let's see what about root 5. Root 5 the irrational the rational. Terminate terminate root 6, root 7, root 8. Now let's see root 9 correct. Root 9 is 3 times 3, which is equal to 3. This is a rational number. So, perfect square in a number square root this is a radical form square root. 9 the perfect square perfect square. 16 the perfect square 16 the perfect square into 4 rational number. So square root number perfect square in this number will always be a rational number. The maimba perfect square maimba sangma kadela irrational numbers. So the day you some irrational numbers are the nation of this. Chick proton chick. You the kacha dolana decimal tony karshe dolana, hanging a decimal na yo mana manbush line. Nan hamashi jail like ladi. Ta del karchaso. The decimal the karchaso. Non-terminating the yimbache irrational number the karchaso. Non-terminating. Zeroing with the remainder. Zeroing one. And there are correct non-repeating or non-recurring decimal. So the inversions are Mansolia Lelo shows your irrational number Tishlana, Tidan Pelelo, penetration Mansolia, Manso the dish like that. Attention Tajing is 1.4 down, okay, 1.41 down. 1.43 per the Harlaya, irrational numbers teach live na. Answer number the dish here push non-terminating, non-repeating, recurring decimals. Repeat ke matching terminate ke matching. So dingy parla numbers su yorela na put some 1.42 yorela. 42 the terminate chaso decimal mindo the gel 420 mindo terminate chaso mare kharch kore non-repeating, non-terminating, non-repeating. The terminate maim bach korla and there kharch you just add 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Repeat matching a number score. And those three there. Those three so this is one of the irrational between 1.41 and 1.43. So irrational number Kadesh Kore, Tango de dot soon because hello non-terminating. Never they'll repeat matching it 0, 1, 0, 1, repeat you repeat. So repeat matching it. You know? Non-terminating, non-repeating na and then what they'll call irrational. Chesanga decimal la yawani wa Tango de decimal la yawani karela terminating the non-terminating. Non-terminating na niwa repeating decimal da non-repeating decimal. So this is a tangible la this one. This sort of irrational number. So irrational number this is rational number maimba. A number which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. Irrational numbers are those numbers are non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. Numbers are called irrational. So, irrational number, the value of pi is also irrational number. 3.14, non-terminating, non-repeating. So, those number system on the irrational number. So those chije ta tari monzu go chen thama di kharcha rutla manzuliya thango kharleso manzuliya a natural number di gel kharleso manzula whole number di gel kharleso manzula integers di gel kharleso manzula q like kharcha rutla na ani di gangza di q charu the rational number. The rational number main basto on the color irrational number. Irrational number not q ge irrational number the seta de let us say irrational the I ge not q ge not q to tissue. So the number is your an irrational number. And then yiga yemdo kharchar bolna and real numbers. These are real numbers rational than irrational. So once we plot the real number like rational than irrational. Daily once we give real numbers like plot the rational than irrational. And irrational na root 2, root 3, pi, these are all irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are also numbers which are non-terminating, non-repeating decimals. Rational na your new integer the fraction. What? Integers na any negative the whole number. Fractions la 2 by 3, 4 by 7. Fractions na new terminating decimal the non-terminating repeating decimal. That's somebody irrational. Non-terminating, non-repeating. So in this example, integers na negative the whole number. So negative numbers la negative 1, negative 3. Whole number 0. So 0 natural number la ani natural number la yawani mangus toate odd, even numbers, prime numbers, composite number. This is how we have a family tree of a real number. Real number the family tree is in this race. The tharingi chiwa thama dikachagro na pogu chamegi irrational number lana conditional number is and give some examples on the to